Today we'll begin with the next chapter, chapter number 10, that is microbes in human welfare. Though microbes are the main reason for so many diseases and so many destructions they can do, but in this chapter we'll be dealing only with positive aspects of microbes in human welfare. Yes, microbes have so many wonderful positive uses in our day to day life. So let's see and find out how these amazing microbes are changing and affecting our lives. Let's now peep into our kitchen to find out how these microbes are improving the taste of our food items without even we realizing it. Our common food items like curd, bread, and most of the South Indian items are because of the microbes. Do you know how this curd is prepared? Let's find out. We add a small amount of curd in little warm milk and keep it for around about 6 hours. And voila, curd is formed. How is it prepared? It is prepared because a small amount of curd acts as an inoculum. It has got lactobacillus, that is lactic acid bacteria, lab. These lactobacilli, they divide and convert the lactose into lactic acid, and they also curdle the milk protein. As a result, milk is converted into curd. These lactobacilli or lab are very nutritious because they convert and produce a large amount of vitamin B12 in the curd. Also, we have to keep them in refrigerator because otherwise large amount of lactic acid will be produced and the curd will become sour. This LAB or lactic acid bacteria is acting as a probiotic. It helps to fight the harmful bacteria in our stomach. Likewise, we use bacteria for so many other food items like curing of tea or curing of cheese and tobacco. They all are using different types of microbes which cures them and gives them a particular texture, flavor, and aroma. You can see there are so many different types of cheese, and their characteristic flavor and aroma is because of the microbes we are using. This is a famous Swiss cheese. This is because of a bacteria called Propionibacterium sermani, which gives large hole to this cheese. Likewise, there is a Roquefort cheese. This Roquefort cheese is because of the curing by a fungus called Penicillium roqueforti. Likewise, so many aroma and flavor in our food items is because of different types of microbes. The main microbe which is used is the yeast. Yes, it is called baker's yeast, Saccharomyces cerevisiae. How this bread is prepared? When we use the yeast in dough making, this yeast ferments the dough and produces carbon dioxide. And when we bake this dough, this carbon dioxide is liberated, producing spongy or hole-like structures, which gives the sponginess to the food item. Same way, idli and dosa also are prepared by use of this yeast. When we take the mixture of rice and the dal and use the yeast, it ferments it, and when that food item is prepared, it gives it a spongy texture. Same way, in dokla, that dal is used and it is fermented to give it a spongy texture. So this yeast not only helps in the kitchen, it is also helping in wine preparation. That's why it is also called as brewer's yeast. A very common alcoholic drink called toddy is prepared by fermenting the palm juice with this Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Also, another bacterium called Acetobacter is used to ferment the alcohol and prepares it to acetic acid, which is commonly called as vinegar. That's why vinegar is also called as sour wine. This so many bacteria are used to ferment the food items like fish, soya bean or bamboo to give them characteristic flavors. So these microbes are giving taste and aroma to the food items in our kitchen. Now let's move out of the kitchen and let's see, apart from this kitchen, how are these microbes helping us in so many other industrial products. These microbes are helping in distillery. Their big fermenters are used where the substrate is fermented by different types of bacteria and yeast to produce different types of alcoholic beverages like wine, beer, whiskey, brandy, and so many other types of alcoholic beverages. How it is done? Here also the same Saccharomyces cerevisiae or yeast is used to ferment, and this fermentation and the substrate which is used gives it a characteristic flavor and aroma as well as the content of the alcohol. Many alcoholic drinks are prepared. There are certain alcoholic drinks where distillation is not required. For example, in case of beer and wine, the distillation process is not required. Only fermentation is done. So, these alcoholic drinks have got the different types of flavor. Whereas there are certain alcoholic beverages like whiskey, brandy, and rum, where different types of this Saccharomyces cerevisiae along with the distillation process is done by using different types of substrates. So we can say that these microbes are helping us not only in the kitchen but also in industries. Apart from the distillery, there are these microbes being used in medicine industry for antibiotic formation and other bioactive components which we will study later on.